Hello. Gerard Claudio here. Sa video na to, ang pag-uusapan natin is how to get your first 4 pay-ins, how to get your first 4 sign-ups sa network marketing business mo. This would vary from company to company, depends on how the startup is or papaano, but bakit apat, Gerard? Okay, bakit apat? Bakit hindi tatlo, dalawa, isa, bakit hindi 10? Okay. I was watching one video about network marketing few weeks ago and meron akong statistics na narinig. And according sa statistics, an average na network marketer, average, general across our industry, ang isang associate, on average, signs up 2.35 people. 2.35, parang may 0.35 na pay, wala naman. But 2.35 on average for lifetime. For lifetime. Ibig sabihin, for lifetime, ang isang network marketer, generally across all network marketing, is nakakasign up ng 2.35. Yun yung sinasabi nila. So, ibig sabihin, kung makasign up ka ng 3, you're way above majority of network marketers. Much more kung makasign up ka ng 4. Imagine yun, interesting, tama? So, it depends on which network marketing company you belong or whatever product or how much the amount of package. Kasi it varies din kasi kung ano. But generally, if you get your first 4 people to join your team, most probably you are on the edge. Kumbaga, mas mataas yung chances mo na tatagal ka o magsasucceed ka sa network marketing. Okay? So, etong pag-uusapan natin, itong 5 steps to actually, will be dependent on the resources or support na existing na meron ka sa network marketing business mo. But listen to this in the next couple of minutes. And this is more on I was thinking from a perspective na first time mo mag-network marketing. Okay? Ito ang training na to. First time mag-network marketing, never kang naka-network marketing before, these are the things na gagawin mo. Okay? Kasi may iba't ibang skills tayo, guys. People say, so paano yung automation, Gerard, and all these things? Well, kasi yung ibang skills din yun eh. Pero ito, pag-uusapan natin on how you're gonna have your first 4 sign-ups actually immediately para ma-build mo yung network marketing business mo. So these are 5 steps. Okay? 5 steps na gagawin mo. The first step na gagawin mo, okay, this is I think you have to understand. Pinakauna to, kailangan mo muna mag-take inventory ng mga kakilala mo. When I say you take inventory ng mga kakilala mo, you have to sit down really. Ang gagawin mo talaga, mag-spend time ka talagang uupo ka at i-inventory mo yung mga kakilala mo, the people that you know within your circle. Now, so it doesn't mean na sinulat mo sila, invite mo sila. Hindi. Ang ibig ko sabihin, kailangan mo munang makita what you have because network marketing is people business. Ibig sabihin, you're not just here to sell products, you're here to build organization. If you wanted really na talagang mag-grow yung network marketing income mo, nasa pagbibuild talaga ng organization. So the list is not the list of products and all, it is the list of the names of people. So I want you to sit down and really have a thorough list. Ano ba yung mga kailangan ko, sino ba yung mga kakilala ko? Okay. Regardless of the person is qualified or not, you have to write it down. Kailangan mo kasi muna magkaroon ka ng bird's eye view of the people that you know. The problem to a lot of people when they start network marketing, they start to say na wala kasi ako ma-invite kasi hindi naman sila nagsusulat. Nakuha? So, by the way, mamaya tuturuan kita paano naman gagawin mo sa social media. Okay? Magkaiba naman 'yon. Kasi maraming level of ways of marketing eh. So I'm teaching here is the immediate, paano ka magkakaroon ng immediate movement kasi some of the technicalities might require a little bit of idea in technology. Pero kung baguhan ka again, first time mo ever, paano ako gagalaw? How am I going to move my business? Ito 'yon. Number 1 talaga, ilista mo muna lahat. So, not because again you write down you invite everybody, but at least you have a bird's eye view. Kailangan mo makita kung sino ba yung makakilala mo. Okay? And this is what I want you to do. The moment that you write down, the next thing na gagawin mo is to check sino dito yung within your discernment, sino dito yung mga alam mong high quality na supportive sa'yo na may capacity mag-start within the package na ina-offer mo. Okay? And that's the second thing na gagawin mo. So, ngayon gagawin mo ngayon, ililista mo, tapos check mo ngayon, i-qualify mo yung kung sino yung mga kakilala mo. I have at least maybe 20 to 30 people. At least you have 20 to 30 people na qualified within the list na meron ka. when I started network marketing, and then I read this book called Your First Year in Network Marketing ni Mark Yarnell. Sabi niya doon, sumulat doon ng 2,000 first names. Eh guys, noong time na yun, sulat talaga. As in, minsan ka nagsusulat ako, nadodoble na yung pangalan eh. Pero magsulat ka, I really write down. 2,000 yung sinabi niya. And that time, I was writing, ang nasulat ko, 700 na names. Ang ginawa ko, kumuha ko ng yearbook namin, tinulat ko lahat ng mga kakilala ko sa yearbook na yun. So that's what I did. But anyway, I'm not saying you do that, but my point is, you find ways and means to really reach out and find ways na makuha mo talaga yung list of people na maalala mo because you can't remember everything. But if you really wanted to succeed in network marketing, you need to have the list of people. Yun talaga yung pinakaunang gagawin mo. Okay? So, now, ang gagawin mo next is, identify mo, sino ba dito sa mga kakilala mo yung hindi ka komportable na i-approach. Huwag mong i-approach. Don't approach these people. Don't approach these people na hindi mo na ayaw mong i-reach out. Just approach people that you're comfortable with. That's my suggestion. Okay? So the first one, you need to have taken an inventory of the people that you know within your circle. Okay? Bakit shared within their circle palagi? Okay? Kasi the people that you know will have the bigger chances of joining you, lalo na if you establish a very good reputation within them. Okay? Actually, paniliwanag ko yung details na yan sa PinoyNetworker.org na course. PinoyNetworker.org. I really have that warm marketing tactics na tinuro ko. Okay? That's number one. List on all the names of their prospect. Number two, this is my suggestion. If there's one thing that you can do, you call them instead of just messaging them. So, kilala mo kasi to eh. Okay? Again, komportable kang tumawag and then you call them with excitement. You're not there to explain the products or the opportunity or the business or whatever. That's not the intention. The intention, you're calling them because you wanted to make them feel like they are the first people that you are calling because this project means a lot to you and you need people to join. You need people na pag nag-join sila are people that you can that you can trust. Nakuha? So ibig sabihin, it's not about join kayo dito kasi maganda tong company to. Hindi. The mindset has to be, I'm calling you because I'm doing something big. I'm doing something big. This is a special project. And I can't afford to work with people sa unang pagla-launch ko na hindi trusted. Hindi ko pinagkakatiwala. So I want people that I really trust. And that's the reason kung bakit ikaw yung tinawagan ko. Nakuha niyo yung peg? You see that peg? Like, when you call, can I call you? It's very important. And then when you pick up, tapos sabi, hey, Gerard, ano yun? Sabi mo, bro, I'm here to reach out to you because I wanted you to know that I am looking for people na pwedeng sumabay dito sa project ko. Okay? And then I know that you're someone that will really support me. But I cannot afford to be with people that I don't trust, kaya ikaw una ko na-reach out. If there's a chance for me to share with you etong project ko, would you be willing to listen? Ganun lang. And sabi, ano ba yun? Ngayon, the goal is not to explain everything in the call. The goal is for you to set up a Zoom call or kung meron na kayong preset na webinar na tapanoorin niya na lang. I'm not recommending na doon mo ipaliwanag mismo sa kanya. Otherwise, when you spill everything during the call and you start to explain all the details there, people will not watch. And what would happen is you will have a least chances of people that will say, okay, I wanted to listen. Because they have to listen to the webinar. Because they have to listen to the presentation. I don't know kung anong style ng apply ninyo. But importante kasi merong strategy kung paano mo convert, and that's through presentation. So I don't know kung gagawin siya through face-to-face. Well, on my case, on my team, we're doing it digital, we're doing it online. So we have our system in place para hindi mahirapang mag-present yung mga associates. But then again, we are doing it in a way na your goal when you call them is to lead them to the presentation of the webinar. Not to explain to them the products, not to explain to them alam mo, mali na karamihan pag nag-i-invite. Ang mali na karamihan nag-i-invite, pinapaliwanag na doon pa lang sa nag-i-invite. Okay, so that's a little bit of concern for you pag ginawa mo yun. Hello, Aman Komilao. Magandang gabi. Okay? So, you have to, yun yung suggestion ko. You call them with excitement, make them feel that this is the first time I'm gonna do this, so I'm calling people that I really trust. And number 3, lead them to the presentation or the webinar. Kung ano man yung style ninyo with your upline. Number 4, the moment na natapos, follow up mo agad immediately. The moment na natapos na, either napanood yung presentation, napanood yung webinar, you follow up the person immediately. And number 5, you set up another exposure with your upline. That is why it's very important to have a reliable upline working with you. I'm not saying that hindi mo siya ma-work na wala kang upline, pero kung nagsisimula ka sa network marketing, very, very crucial that you have people that uplines and leaders na alam mong matatap mo anytime at any point para tulungan ka. Or in any system na tinuruan ka, paano mo siya gagawin. That's how I see it, and that's how I would recommend that's how I would recommend. Yan yung pinaka-recommendation ko, lalo na kung nagsisimula ka. Now, iba kasi yung level kung next level ka na, like for example, paano ka mag-excel social media, that's another skill. But ito, sinasabi ko, pag nagsimula ka. Okay? And then, set up another exposure with your upline. Now, the least would be, hindi man siya nag-join or whatever, at least naging supportive siya sa'yo, or kung may products na pwedeng ibenta sa kanya, you sell the product being a customer. Ganon. And then, repeat the process until you get the 4 people. Repeat the process until you get the 4 people. List down the names of the prospect. Lahat. Qualify. Call them with excitement to lead them to watch the presentation, attend the Zoom, meet up with you, or watch the webinar. Number 4, follow up immediately and set up another exposure with your upline para makausap niya. Repeat the process. Ganun lang po kasimple ang gagawin nyo. 5 steps lang yan. Okay? That's only 5 steps. That's how you're gonna do it. Some people doesn't want to do it and say, usually ang mali ng mga baguhan, lalo na kung baguhan sa network marketing, pinapaliwanag na agad nila, papaliwanag na agad sila, doon pala sa presentation, doon pala sa tinatawagan. Pwede naman yun. That might work at some point, but if you really wanted to, the goal is to really lead them to the presentation and webinar. So the goal is you use tools, you use schedules, not ikaw mismo yung information galing sa'yo. Kasi pag galing sa'yo yung information, nag-invite ka, sasabihin nila, ayan pa rin yung gagawin ko, ayoko ng ganun. But if you do it in a way na very systematized, you have the tool, you have the... Even ako right now, hindi ako example, may nagtatanong sa akin about my business. Sinasabi ko lang, oh, by the way, may webinar ako, can you register? It's a 1 hour and it's a 90-minute webinar. Mapapanood mo siya ngayon? So, gano'n, okay lang ba, register ka dito and then instant access sa watch. Instant access na mapapanood mo siya. Gano'n agad. So, sa watchroom agad, pupunta ka agad sa watchroom pagkatapos. Ganun ginagawa ko. So, even ako, kaya kong ipaliwanag sa kanya yung detalye ng business ko. I don't do that na ako. Ang ginagawa ko, I lead them to a tool where we use and ganun namin siya ginagawa. Kasi para mas efficient siyang gawin. Hindi yung tipong lahat ng information sa'yo. Nakakapagod kayo ikaw lang palagi, no? Imagine mo kung, I'm not saying Zoom will not work, no? Except maybe you have your schedules and presentations every single day. Nakaset up siya, okay yun. But for us, yun yung ginagawa namin sa team namin. Okay? So, repeat the process. Ngayon, kung kaya mo pang mag-exert ng effort, this is my suggestion, use social media. And when you talk about social media, you have to be strategically noisy in social media. Ano yung sinasabi ko, you have to be strategically noisy in social media. You need to have a series of posting. Hindi yung mga check, guys, okay na, ulitin ko ito. Kung nakikinig ko sa akin, hindi mga puro check, kaya naman siya mga pera-pera na please, that's annoying. That's, I don't know. I don't like seeing those kinds of posts. But really value-giving kinds of posts that people are getting curious about it. People will not get curious kung magpo-post ka ng pera, sa totoo lang. Wala pong curious kung nagpo-post ka ng pera. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi pag na-post ka ng pera, people know, alam ko na yan. Lalo na kung matatalino mong prospect, networking nga, ayoko yan. Imagine mo, di ba? Like they would say, yan din pala yung gagawin ko. Yan din pala yung gagawin ko. Pupusin ako. Ako, kung ganun gagawin mo, hindi ako, ayoko. I mean, that's me. I don't know, depende sa inyo. But ako, ayoko ng ganun. Papagawa mo sa akin yan, yung magpo-post ako ng pera. Ayoko. Meron nag-message sa akin one time, sabi niya sa akin, maganda tong system namin, tingnan mo lang. Yeah, be open-minded, sabi niya sa akin. Ang dami kasi nag-invite sa akin dito. So ako naman, syempre, okay, sige, ano ba yung system na ginagawa niya? Pagkakita ko pala ng post sa social media, sabi ko, bro, the way mo ginagawa yung marketing mo online, doon pa lang ayoko nang mag-join sa'yo. I mean, just being straightforward. I'm not here to beat around the bush, whatever, but you have to have a strategic system where you use all social media, maybe Reels, Live, Stories, gano'n. So para people would see you. Not offering your products, hindi ko sabing i-flood mo yung product, i-flood. Yung kasi yung pagkakaintindi ng karamihan pag sinabing ko social media, i-flood ng product, i-flood ng mga income. Hindi yun ang ibig ko sabihin. I'm saying is strategic value-giving content. Strategic value-giving content. That's what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is I will reach out to people that is responding to my comments responding to my likes and shares. Okay? So, nag-share sila, nag-like, message ko. There's another way for ads, but the ads has to be set up in a way na maayos yung page mo, and then maayos yung copy mo, pati yung poster mo or video mo kailangan maayos. But if you can do that, that's also one way to do it. But the most efficient way is to really reach out to people that may trust na sa'yo while you're building your credibility to people who doesn't know you. Because there's only one factor that people join. People join you because they trust you. Nakuha? Magjo-join ng isang tao dahil may tiwala sila sa'yo, and magjo-join sila dahil may tiwala sila sa'yo na yung inaalok mo sa kanila makakasolve ng problem nila. Nakuha? Ibig sabihin, ulitin ko ulit. People join you because they trust you, and people join you because they trust na yung in-offer mo sa kanila ay makakatulong para ma-solve yung mga problem nila, maybe financially or your health or sa bahay o ng mga products, whatever yung ina-offer mo. Okay? Or maybe it makes their dealings, whatever platform yan, would be much easier and much more efficient. That's the reason why you're gonna join. Tama? Kaya maling-mali yung sinasabi ng mga upline na basta may pera, yun lang paprospectin mo. And the reason for that, kasi pag ganitong style, the downside to this, by the way, lalo na pag ina-approach mo yung kakilala mo, sabihin ko na sa inyo, hindi kasi sila targeted. Ibig sabihin, you're just taking chances whether they're open or not. So you have to be quick, lalo na pag nag-reach out ka sa mga lalo na kakilala mo, pag nag-spill ka na at hindi sila interesado, hindi mo na kailangang mag-dwell. The reason why network marketers are getting frustrated in their business, it's because they expect too much from people that they thought that you would join, pero hindi sila sinuportahan. I've seen that over and over again. They get disappointed, they get frustrated, and they stop doing the business because they thought, I don't think it's for me, because they got burned out, because they have a lot of expectations na akala nila, kapag ni-reach ako tong taong to, magjo-join sa akin ito. But the truth is, hindi yun totoo. You can't have any basis to that. Tama? So, ano yung goal? The goal is, especially kung kakilala mo, the goal is to be quick. The goal is to see if they're open or not. If they're open, let's have a talk. This is the webinar. Attend our Zoom. Have a face-to-face. And then let's have a talk after. Kung hindi naman, go to next. Ganun lang gagawin mo. Very, very simple. Okay? Andrea Nicole, hello. Magandang araw sa inyo. Are you with me? That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Ulitin ko ulit. List down all the names of prospects. Qualify them. Okay? Call them with excitement. Not message. I'm not gonna recommend that it should be called. Can I call you? Mabilis lang. Okay? Not 30 minutes na call, maybe 3 minutes to 5 minutes na call to lead them to the webinar, or to lead them to the presentation, to lead them to the Zoom, to lead them to face-to-face meetup. Set up an appointment ka na kagad. Hindi mo papaliwanag during the call yung explanation ng product or opportunity. People make that mistake over and over again. You don't do that. Number 4, follow up immediately. Number 5, set up another exposure with your upline para may second exposure to somehow help you with the questions, may mga tanong and all. That would be great. And then repeat the process until you get your first 4 signups. You do your first 4 signups, you are way above 70% of the people. You will be top 10% of network marketing if you have that. If you have more than with four, you have. If you will belong to the top 3% if I think you have more than 10 in your lifetime in network marketing. Ganon katindi ang ano. Kaya if people has the ability to recruit and sponsor, you will have a big organization and a big business to build with. Okay? Are you learning? And then ako sasabayan ko ng social media, and then pag okay na ako, sasabayan ko ng ads. If meron akong budget for the ads. Pero kung wala akong budget for the ads, I will work heavily on creating content online until meron akong budget to really recur with the ads. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? So, I hope you're learning into that. Yun ang pinaka-message ko dito. You focus. If you are first time in network marketing, be ready to work. Ulitin ko ulit, if first time mo sa network marketing, you wanted to build the organization, you don't do that by just sitting down, hoping and praying. You have to work. You have to find time. You have to really find a specific time on the day na gagawin ko tong network marketing. By the way, you don't need to do full time as you start. Hindi mo kailangan mag full time. Kailangan mo lang maghanap ng oras within the allotted time na meron ka in a day. Okay? I don't recommend doing full-time. I don't recommend na iwan mo yung trabaho mo, lalo na kung nagsisimula ka. It's not. Kaya kung meron ka mga upline na pinipilit ka mag-full-time, tapos yung income mo hindi pa ganun, hindi tamang suggestion yun. Maniwala kayo sa akin. It's a suicide, guys. Especially kung hindi mo pa na-establish yung income mo, establish the income first. And then, that's the time you consider, okay, mag-full-time na ako. But mag-full-time ka kagad, wala ka pang income, hindi siya. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect, no? We did that before kasi people got inspired with my story kasi nag-full-time ako, tapos but it's very hindi ko siya i-recommend sa karamihan. It's highly unlikely people will succeed if they do that. Kasi not everybody has the discipline, not everybody has the emotional quotient to really be with the pressure. Kasi ano yun guys, pressure nyo, wala kang income. Ngayon, sa network marketing ka mag-i-income, tapos full-time, hindi. So gawin mo yung negosyo. If you have a job, work out with your work. I think, kung hindi ako magkakamali, 4 months ago. Oh, February ata yun or March. Yeah. May nag-message sa akin, sabi niya, hindi niya alam kasi pinapagastos siya ng apply niya. Parang from Palawan siya, bago pa lang siya sa network marketing, 2 months pa lang ata siya, pinapahanap sila na doon sila hahataw kasi para doon yung mindset nila mabago, ganun. So from Palawan siya, pinapunta siya ng Manila, pinapahanap siya ng 50,000. Wala siyang trabaho. At saka hindi kumikita yung network niya. Pinapagalitan siya ng pamilya niya kasi yung siya, graduate siya tapos hindi siya naganap ng trabaho kasi sinunod nga niya yung apply niya eh. So, naniniwala talaga siya. Kaya lang hindi talaga niya pull out yung business. Nagtanong siya sa akin, sabi niya, Gerard, ano yung gagawin ko? Sabi ko sa kanya, bakit kailangan mong gawin yan? Sabi ko, maghanap ka ng work. Find a job. And then build me a network marketing business mo on the side. You don't need to do that full time. Kailangan mo on the side. Hindi kailangan kasi pinapupunta ako ng Manila ng ano ko. Kailangan uutangin ko na naman to. May utang na ako. Yung mga ganito. Dami niya pang utang kasi yung startup niya, inutang niya. Sabi ko, ba't kailangan mong gawin yan? Sabi ko, di, benta mo yung products mo. And then find a job. I mean, you have to be realistic when it comes to really teaching and training our team. Hindi pa pwedeng sabihin mo lang mindset lang. Hindi, dito ka, punta ka ng Manila para ma-mindset ka. Kasi mali mindset mo. Hindi. Kailangan yung sales process, tama yung sales process na tuturo mo dun sa tao. Hindi yung tipong pina-full time mo, wala pang kasiguraduhan. Okay? Just saying it. Sinasabi ko lang, if you made that mistake, no worries. You can change that naman. Diba? Pero yun lang gusto kong sabihin na para pag meron kang bagong downline, ang i-establish mo talaga is makuha niyo yung first few wins niya. Especially having the first sign-up, second sign-up, importante sa kanila yun. Yung mga wins na yun, kailangan ma-recognize sila. But then again, yung sinasabi ko dito, if you're watching me, bago ka sa network marketing, these are 5 steps na gagawin mo to have your first 4 sign-up and repeat the process. Okay? List down, call, lead them to presentation, follow up, set up another exposure, then repeat the process until you get your first 4 sign-up. If carry mong magdagdag ng social media, add social media. I would highly recommend be present in social media. Building your presence in social media is very, very crucial. I couldn't emphasize it more. People say, hindi, nahiya kasi ako mag-post. Okay, walang problema. Kaya, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but you have to have a certain amount of presence, lalo na kung ang gagamitin mong means of communicating with your prospect is messenger or social media. I don't know kung anong, maybe you're in Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, kailangan may presence ka. Otherwise, pag nagme-message ka sa tao tapos wala ka naman post, hindi mo na-establish yung tama doon sa prospect. Okay? I hope you're learning sa sinasabi ko dito. May natututunan ba kayo? Type your learning sa mga comments. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, kung hindi ka pa subscribe, click mo subscribe please. Malaking bagay sa akin yun. And then click mo ang like button. And then comment ka na rin dyan, no? Para at least makita mo. But if you're watching this on Facebook, click mo ang heart, click mo ang share. And tag yung mga kakilala ninyo. So those are 5 things na gagawin to get your first 4 signups. Okay? If you have questions, by the way, if, kung may tanong kayo, message lang kayo sa akin. I wanted to answer all your questions. People are asking me a lot, and basta may time ako, sumasagot ako. No, and I hope nakatulong to sa inyo. I am a believer in network marketing. I'm saying this. I'm not saying network marketing is perfect. Kung panonoorin niyo yung mga content ko, I often discuss yung mga I think kailangan iwasan mo para mag-grow yung business mo. Tama? Yung mga maling paniniwala, yung mga akala nating tama, mali pala. No? Kasi naniniwala ako na pag ginawa natin ng tama to, network marketing is a rewarding business to do. It is truly a rewarding business to do. Kailangan siya gawin ng tama. Kung agree ka doon, drop mo agree sa my comments. By the way, kung nandito ka nanonood sa Facebook, Pinoy MLM Tactics by Gerard Claudio, that's my name sa YouTube channel ko. And I also have in Spotify, Pinoy MLM Tactics. You can follow me. Hindi ko pa updatein yung Spotify ko, but I have contents there. I think more than 20 plus na ng mga episodes na meron ako doon. You can even listen to it para matulungan ka sa network marketing business mo. Okay? Larry Mapait, hello. Magandang araw sa inyo. No? Yan. So if you find value to this, by the way, if hindi ka pa, by the way, part ng Pinoy Network Marketer Success Blueprint the community, grab the course. It's 90% discount right now. This will help you in your recruiting, in your network marketing business. I have a lot of content there from lead generation to social media branding, to wire market, closing, follow-up, everything you need to grow your business. Kung for example, you feel like, Gerard, ako lang mag-isa, wala na, iniwan ako ng upline ko. Go to pinoynetworker.org. It could help you greatly. Lalo lang ako, ikaw ang isa ang gumagawa ng negosyo mo. God bless everybody. You guys are all amazing. Ganun lang yung video ko. Now, see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.